What's going on? This is breaking news. Let you know we're all about to subscribe to the channel. I listened to 2chainz new album. Just came out. 2chainz haven't came out with an album a year and a half. 2chainz put out pretty good music. I like the 2chainz 2010, 11, 12, 13, a little bit of 16. 2chainz a legend in the game. You gotta give him his respect. He was with DTP, Disturbing the Peace. Back in the day, the mid-2000s. He'd been with Ludacris, I think, since 2002. Ludacris wanted to, keep him down, didn't want him to grow. And he just said, I got to get the fuck out of here. And it's a good thing he did that, because if he wasn't, he would be a nobody. Not going to say nobody, but he'd been washed up. And he did his thing. He was talented. The dude could play ball, do everything. But we here to talk about Kanye. Jay-Z is opportunist. Jay-Z, if Tupac and Biggie was alive, Jay-Z would not never be the biggest artist he is today. Biggie and Jay-Z, Tupac had the game on lock. Jay-Z was just coming in the game. Biggie put a stamp on him. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Jay-Z ain't talented. He's one of the greatest rappers of all time. He's in my top 5 or my top 10 if you want to add that. And he's definitely in my top 10. He's in my top 5. But Jay-Z ain't the same Jay-Z when he first came out. Jay-Z is with the white people. I don't mean as a racist type of thing, but he don't care about black people. When he built the Barclays Center, he kicked all the black people out of there, paid them a little bit extra money, and they all had to move. For what? To build a fucking stadium? So I don't respect Jay-Z no more. I still listen to his music. Don't get me wrong. The old Jay-Z. But this billionaire Jay-Z is different. He's not the same nigga. And you're supposed to grow, but you're supposed to at least do a lot for your community. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he do shit for his fucking community in New York City. But Jay-Z didn't believe in Kanye. He didn't give a fuck about Kanye. And that's how Jay-Z is. He don't give a fuck about nobody but himself. He did Damon Dash. Don't get me wrong. Damon Dash is a piece of shit. Not as that piece of shit like as that. I'm saying loudmouth and, he's from New York. That's what they do. But he did him and Biggs wrong. I'm not saying you supposed not sold the company, but you could have just sold your share and let them keep the company and let them run it. Damon Dash found all the talent. Or he signed Beans. He signed Emil, or her fucking name is. I thought she was dope, but they dropped her album flop. And her album was fire. Jay-Z did 3 tracks on that shit, and it was fire. I just think Columbia Records didn't promote her album like the way they should have promoted, and that's why it flopped. And, they didn't really put an effort into it. They just basically did the album, put it out, and see what it was going to do. So Jay-Z do what he do. He take your music, steal it, and he get rid of you. And what I mean steal it, like if you wrote a hook and did a beat, he'll take that shit and write his verse. Jay-Z is talented. He wrote for a lot of people. He wrote for Dr. Dre. He wrote for Foxy Brown. He wrote for a lot of people. And I can name on and on. He wrote for Bleak. Bleak first came out in 96. You know what I mean? And he wrote a lot of songs for a lot of people that people don't know. You know what I'm saying? But Jay-Z's still a piece of shit. You know what I mean? I respect his hustle because he came in the game with nothing but jewelry and, he did his thing. And ever since I was a little kid, man, I was a Jay-Z fan. But like I said, he only got big with Biggie and Jay-Z. I mean, my bad. I'm fucking up. Biggie and Tupac that died. They was the hottest rappers. They was selling 10 million albums. Each album they came out with. All Eyes on Me, Machiavelli. You know what I'm saying? After Death, Ready to Die. Biggie was on top of the world. He had New York on lock. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, Nas and Biggie Smalls had New York on lock. Jay-Z didn't stop popping off until 96. Reason of Doubt album then only went gold in 96. It took a couple of years for that album to go double platinum. So don't think Jay-Z came out the gate and his album went platinum like that. He put out a class of a body of work. It took a while to everybody to appreciate it, but they did. You know what I'm saying? But what he do to Kanye, didn't go to his wedding when him and Kim got married, didn't show up for his, Kanye baby shower. Kanye should feel a type of way. Now, he got a song with 2chainz on the album. It's a straight song. It's not the best song. You could say, oh, that Kanye and 2chainz song's fire. It's not corny. It's straight. I like it. But it's not like I'll be banging that shit over and over on repeat. You know what I mean? Kanye and 2chainz got better songs. You know, they put out a lot of good songs in the last 8 to 9, 10 years. But this song is not like a banger. I mean, we'll see. But it's not a song that you'll be like, damn, I need to play that shit over and over again. You know, if you do, you'll play Kanye part the most. 2chainz did okay on the track. Kanye bodied him on that shit. 2chainz album was good. It's straight. It's a typical 2chainz album. It's not the best 2chainz album, but it's good. You know, out of a 10, you know, I give it like a 7. You know, it's cool. You know, it's this album that you maybe can listen to 3 or 4 times and you just don't listen to it no more. But it's not a corny album. It's okay. 2chainz always give you a good body of work anyway, and you got to respect 2chainz. But Kanye just feel a type of way. I guess he maybe feel that, you know, Jay-Z did Damon Dash dirty. You know, Jay-Z was not popping in the mid-'80s into the 2000s. He was with Big Daddy Kane. He used to be Big Daddy Kane dancer back in the day. All right, so Jay-Z was on the road with Big Daddy Kane. Did you think he would give Big Daddy Kane a record deal what Big Daddy Kane did for him? No. So you think that he would give Jazz O a record deal what Jazz O did for him? No. Jay-Z only care about Jay-Z. And it's sad because a lot of niggas help Jay-Z out. I'm not talking about writing music. Jay-Z write his own shit. Respect that. I'm talking about helping them blow up. Damon Dash is one of them. You know what I'm saying? Damon Dash is one of them. Big Boy is one of them. Gave them some of the money to start Rockefeller. So for you, Biggs, gave them money. Jay had a little money. Dame had a little money. But to start the label, they had to put up some money. So for you, I understand you know, when you in a business with somebody and you in a business with 3 people, you don't really want to split the money with everybody. Because like, if you made 30 million, he get 10, you get 10, you get 10. So they'll be like, damn, if I would have just had his label by myself, I could have made all that by myself. And Jay-Z robbed a lot of people. He robbed Beans. Beans had state property. Clothesline was selling. Robbed them for that. Beans only got 45% of the profit. Damon Dash and Jay-Z got 30 to 25% off the property. And that's Beans' fault. You know what I'm saying? A lot of royalty money got stolen for Beans. Beans he didn't have his paperwork right. And he ain't had no lawyer. He ain't had nothing. When you hot, you not thinking about lawyers and this and that. But when that money start drying up, then you go back and check your books and find out, damn, I got robbed for this. I got robbed for that. You know what I'm saying? Beans had the opportunity to go with G-Unit, but G-Unit was on fire. But Jay-Z said, nah, I got you. Put one more album out. Put this album out. I got you. Didn't promote the album, didn't do shit. Now, that Beans album, that last one on Def Jam, wasn't Beans' best album. He had a song where R. Kelly was the first single. It was dope. You know, R. Kelly get on the shit is fire. But it didn't go platinum. It didn't go gold. The shit went wood. You know what I mean? I was real disappointed in that album. But it is what it is. Jay-Z would try to hold you back, and then when you washed up, he spit you away like a pile of motherfucking shit. But it is what it is. Kanye had to get some shit off his chest again and had to put Jay-Z in his place. Subscribe to the channel. Listen to the 2chainz album to get to the Kanye diss and Jay-Z and showing Beans and Damon Dash and Big some love on the track. I would appreciate it. Kanye back on his shit. And we gonna keep on listening to this good music. 2chainz put a okay album out. It ain't the greatest. Y'all need to go get that Busta Rhymes album. That's the best album of the year. He should win a Grammy or get nominated. I'm out of here, man. Salute. I'm out of here. Peace out. Everybody stay safe. This corona shit is real serious. Deuces.